Are you going to entertain at your home for 4th of July weekend? Or maybe you are going to take a dish to a picnic or to someone's home and to watch fireworks. Well, I have the perfect dish to take. And it's a fruit dessert that's super simple. It incorporates red, white, and blue, and it is absolutely irresistible. It's a dessert that you probably think you have seen in a magazine or on social media feed, but this is a bit tastier than the desserts that you see snapshots of, and no one can resist it. It is absolutely the best fruit-filled dessert to serve for 4th of July. And what you will need are just a few items. You'll need fresh strawberries, blueberries, you will need cream cheese, and I'm using Philadelphia cream cheese, and you will need Cool Whip. And you can also add pound cake. Whether you purchase a pound cake in the bakery or the grocery, or you make your own, you can add that to it. But I'm making a slightly lighter version of this, but if you want to add that pound cake, it makes it that much better. The first thing I'll do is wash all of the fruit. Now I've washed strawberries. And now I have washed blueberries. And they look absolutely yummy, and they look delicious by themselves. I'm going to move this out of our way so we can see what's going on. So we have strawberries, we have blueberries, and we have our cream cheese and whipped cream. So now we need our mixing bowl and spoon, and we're going to mix 1 cup of Philadelphia cream cheese. Now I used the whipped Philadelphia cream cheese because it's already whipped. You're going to mix together Philadelphia cream cheese and the Cool Whip together. And if it's already whipped, then it's not a problem to blend the two together. Before I get started, I'm going to cut these strawberries a bit. You don't have to cut them in tiny pieces, but it does help if they're not that large, because you're going to be serving them as bite size. So let's cut these a bit. We're not going to be precise in our cutting. We just want to be able to eat it with a spoon. Now I'm doing a rough chop on these. If you want to be more precise and make slices, be my guest. It's just as easy, really. You can see I'm slicing it. And I'm going to slice a few of these just for presentation. You can smell the fresh strawberries when you're cutting them. I absolutely love going to the farmer's market and getting the freshest strawberries I can find. Wonderful. Our fruit is ready, and we want to add our cream cheese. We're going to use 1 cup of cream cheese. Now, one thing that you might want to change on this recipe is if you are a fan of mascarpone cheese, use that instead of cream cheese. Both are delicious. You can't go wrong. And I have 1 cup. Let's put a dollop more in there. Make 1 cup of this whipped cream cheese. And then we're going to use 1 cup of Cool Whip. I had to get another spoon. I didn't want to mix the two together. So I'm going to guess at about a cup. You know, if you want it to be a little lighter, you can do more Cool Whip than you do the cheese. So we're going to put this here and stir. Oh, I made a mess. And we're just gonna whip, whip, whip. And it's nice and fluffy. That is perfection. Now, let's make this beautiful. We're going to present it in a very lovely way. We're going to add the strawberries first. Now, if you do want to use a pound cake, cut the pound cake into bite-sized pieces and drop it in as a layer. But we're going to begin by layering the strawberries. This, of course, would be your red. Put this here so you can see better. We're going to add strawberries and be generous because it's this time of year when they taste their best and you don't want to be skimpy. I'm getting rid of those end pieces. Okay, now we will add our cream cheese and Cool Whip. We're going to do a layer of this. Make it really, really yummy. But you don't want to push it down so far that you can't see the strawberries. Let me wipe my hand here. That is sticky. And then we're going to put blueberries, fresh summer blueberries. And I always think this recipe is so much better than just using Cool Whip. It adds that velvety richness of the cream cheese, and it's so delicious. And most everyone who makes this recipe only adds Cool Whip, and they don't realize the flavor they're losing by not adding the cream cheese. Now, if you're trying to eat very light, then you can get the light Cool Whip and leave the cream cheese off, but I don't know. You're really missing something by not having that. So we have that, and now let's put a dollop more of the cream cheese and Cool Whip on top. I am just using water glasses, simple water glasses, but if you have clear shot glasses and you want to make miniature desserts, then this will work perfect in that. You just won't have as much of a dessert, but maybe everybody just wants a taste. They don't want a full dessert. I have a true mess going on here. This is disastrous under here. If you really want to be patriotic and use your red, white, and blue, you could use red, white, and blue sprinkles. Isn't that cute? And you can't have a dessert on a holiday without garnishment, so we have garnish. And we're going to have the extra fruit to the side. Delicious. Well, I hope you enjoyed this dessert, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not a subscriber, I would love to have you a subscriber, and tap the bell so you'll get notified every time I make a new video. And don't forget, you can always follow me on Instagram. Bye.